control. Already it did, but this new craziness, this insane stuff that Meghan Markle posted online is actually making Prince William go bonkers. Let's read this piece. William was left enraged, quote unquote, after Meghan Markle controversially posted an Instagram photo of her family on their way to visit the gravesite of her late mother-in-law, Princess Diana. Radar Online can exclusively reveal the snapshot generated widespread horror among royal fans who felt the private moment should never have been made public, and Diana's firstborn and their heir to the throne found Markle's alleged publicity grab, quote, a vulgar act, insiders claim. Meghan Markle publicized trip to Princess Diana's gravesite. Markle took the picture on the Sussex's recent trip to the UK, where she and her husband Harry had a brief meeting with his father, King Charles, and his wife, Queen Camilla. The monarch also reunited with the couple's two children, 7-year-olds Archie and 5 Lily, for the first time in 4 years. While in England, the family slipped away to Diana's ancestral estate, Thorpe, where she is buried on a private island in the middle of a lake on the grounds. What happened is she went to UK and then she managed to get a appointment with the queen and also the king by telling them that Harry is depressed. Can you meet him? He is desperate. He's crying. He's begging to have a meeting with you guys, with his children, surrogate invisible children. They said, okay, we will meet. But what appears to me now is that it was all lie from Meghan Markle, that Harry was depressed or sad and that he wanted to meet his parents, have them see his children. It was a complete lie. The more I am doing my investigation, the more I'm convinced that it was a big lie from Meghan. Even though the mainstream media reported that Harry was the one who asked Meghan Markle to set up a meeting, but if you add all the dots, if you connect them all, you will see it was actually Meghan's own interest why she would be wanting to meet the king and the queen. And after the photo that was posted on Instagram, it is now quite convincing for us to say that it was her plan, that she was the one who benefited or would be benefiting from this meeting with the king, because she is publishing all kind of photos. She could not do so because when she was meeting the king, because the king said no photos, no publicity, nothing. But she did it with Princess Diana's grave. Okay, vulgar act, where she is buried in a private island in the middle of a lake on the grounds. Markle shared a snapshot of Harry and Archie walking ahead of her, carrying extra large floral bouquet, while Lilibet held a smaller bouquet. The fact they shared a photo of the children on the grounds of Diana's family home has enraged William, and he says it's so obvious it was done to get headlines, and that sickens him. An insider spilled about Meghan's stunt. Prince William saw Sussex's promoting Diana's gravesite visit as vulgar. The reason he believes it's vulgar is because she did not get any permission from anybody to do so. She just all of a sudden decided to go there right after the meeting. I mean, if you add the timeline, it will make much more sense if she visited the gravesite after the meeting with king and queen, because she did not want to ruin the opportunity for her to meet the king and the queen by visiting the gravesite and violating something very basic. And William, if he think about this, if he knew they just came from the gravesite and did a photography, a PR stunt there, for which Meghan will be making a lot of money, William would not have let her come anywhere close to the king and the queen. So she visited the king and the queen, and then she went to visit the graveside in order to make sure everything goes smoothly without any problem. But then William found out about this whole thing, and he said this is vulgar. He does not have any objection, quote, to Archie Lily paying their respects to their late grandmother, but in his view, to turn it into a publicity grab is just vulgar and beyond disrespectful, and he is incredibly sad that they would stoop this low. The source continued. What William did not like was not the fact that Archie Lily went to the graveside. Of course they can. Surrogate invisible. They can, to pay respect to Princess Diana's memory and her work, and the fact that she is their great grandmother. Is it great grandmother or grandmother? Grandmother, right? Sorry, not great grandmother. Nothing wrong with that. It is quite obvious, quite normal. But why would she take photo and publish them? Why would she want to do this, especially when she talks about privacy? Privacy, we want to live a private life. That's why she left UK, did the Megxit, only to expose and share those private photos from the graveside to the whole world. Why would she even do the Megxit to begin with? So that was William's point. Nothing wrong visiting the graveside at all. He finds, quote, it very hypocritical. This proves nothing has changed, and that he is not the only one who sees it this way, the insider dished, referring to the rumors that William and others inside palace walls believe the Sussexes may be using their royal connections for attention or financial gain. I don't know why they need to be suspicious about it, that Meghan was looking for attention and money grab from this whole visit. Otherwise, she would never have set foot in UK. She said that herself. I'm never going back to UK. Why would she all of a sudden scoot to UK and then takes these photos? Well, it is because she has lost everything. Her company is going bankrupt. She's losing millions. Her inventory, they're just sitting there, not making any sales. We know the same situation with Harry. Both of them are so miserable. They need a way out from this. And the way she saw it was by making a trip to UK, take these pictures, grab attention for financial gain. Harry and Meghan quit their royal duties in 2020 and have been distanced from some of their family members ever since. However, they continue to use their titles in interviews, slamming the firm and cashing in on ventures with Netflix and Spotify. And the last time we have seen, that was obviously not the last time, it will be happening time and again, where Meghan was using her title was when she appeared for the MasterChef Australia event. When she was asked this question, should we call you Duchess of Sussex or just Meghan? She said, no, just call me just Meghan. Why would they even have to ask her that? Why she cannot just make a general public announcement that, hey guys, whenever I pop in or wherever you guys meet me, just call me Meghan. Never need to address me about with my titles, the Duchess title at all. Why would she not make it clear enough? Sussex Squad, they believe that the reason people can socialize with her, can meet her without having to follow any protocol is because she is people's princess. She doesn't follow any royal protocol. She is very much like a commoner, a very ordinary human being. Anybody can approach her. She is very open. Sussex Squad, they're spinning this false narrative, this false story about her. And then the next moment you see people asking, should we call Duchess of Sussex or Meghan? Really? Really? They think we are a bunch of foolish people, but we are not. This is getting out of control. Palace is right now on high alert, I can tell you. William is looking at banning her for good. She might even face a lawsuit. Maybe not directly from the monarchy, but somebody from the monarchy on their behalf should sue this person and tell her that what you are doing is absolutely vulgar, disgusting, distasteful. Some comments here, so many comments actually. Thank you so much, guys. If you have more comments, leave a comment in the comment section below.